YouTube, what's going on? Going on? Just hopping on live, just a little positive vibes, just want to encourage our youth. Yeah, I know just put out two more videos out, so I ain't really in too much, worry. So just waiting, for some folks to get in. So like I said, I'm not gonna be on live too much later on tonight. So just checking in to see how's everybody doing. So I hope people was having a good weekend or whatever. So just checking, make sure, show some encouragement, So um, hold on for a minute. Yeah, I'm back. Had to cut my TV down for a minute, so um, just wait for some folks to come in, and I'm gonna go ahead, just show encourage our youth to do what's right. I know you know the word of Spanish. You know what I'm saying? So I just updated my website, so I just put the basics numbers of Spanish on my website. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10. Um, not nothing major. So, but when I be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying. So, I wanna I want to address a couple of things, and I'm not, I just want to put all the Spanish stuff to the side, you know what I'm saying? So I want to address some, I want my young people to hear me on this one, Um, young people, please be careful what you put on social media. Please be please be careful what you put on social media. I've been reading about folks is getting a page, shut down and stuff by YouTube. Um, I want to say is that everybody's watching, and I say this, I want people to understand something. Wherever you put on social media and you thinking that you're going to delete it, no, YouTube have generators, and you think law enforcement isn't watching, they're watching. You think other countries ain't watching, they're watching. Um, for my fellas out here that's doing, unnecessary stuff on social media, please be very careful. We have young people that's on this app, and when whatever you put out there, they're looking at it. Also, I'm seeing, unnecessary, I'm reading about guys that's putting out content that's not good content for our young people. And I'm not going to get into the specific details. Um, I want to say is that us, hello, hold on. I want to say is that us uncles, mothers, and fathers, we have to be role models for our young people. You know what I'm saying? Hola, hey, hello, good afternoon, everybody, for joining in. Good afternoon for joining in. Good afternoon. I'm just, showing positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get, encourage our youth, to stay in school. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Yep. So I just want to encourage people to please be careful what you put on YouTube because what all the stuff is going on today, you know what I'm saying? So I just put Spanish stuff on my website, you know what I mean? So I just want to, I want to make this a positive role model website, you know what I'm saying? So, but fellas, please be careful what you put on any social media sites, because all it's going to do is lead to problems. So just be careful, don't put yourself in situations. So, um, and I know people, and I know I'll probably put more Spanish videos out soon. Hello, hello, everybody. Just joining in. So, um, I will be accepting clients for the summer coming up when the kids when the kids go to summer. So, I just want to let everybody know that my first lesson will be free. So, any and all lessons I put on YouTube will be free, but I will put, memos out on my website. So I just want to, show some encouragement. So anybody joining in, yes, I'm reading comments. Yes, I'm reading all comments. So yes, I'm reading all comments. So reading all comments. Yeah, so if you have questions, you know what I'm saying, how I do Spanish, you know what I'm saying? So the floor is open. So, cause I'm not gonna be on here that long later on tonight. I'm not gonna be on here that long. So if you have questions, you know what I'm saying, you know, what type of less how do you want to know Spanish? Google, books, um, you got plenty of people that's doing Spanish on YouTube and other social media sites. So, or whatever city you in or whatever country you in, ask it, try to take the class. You know what I'm saying? It helped. I did it. So, but whatever city you in, try to take a class to see how much they're charging. You know what I mean? So, um, what else I was going to say? I will be, doing a free trial, you know what I mean? So nothing major, you know what I'm saying? So just going to be the basics. So I just want to say thank you for the people just joining in, you know what I mean? Because I'm about to go ahead and get off. So I will be getting on live every other week, you know what I mean? Because I know the kids going to be in school and stuff. So I will be putting more, announcements out, notes out and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I will be putting more Spanish videos out. So if you have questions, young people, stay in school. Please be careful what you put on social media. You know what I mean? So please be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. Because if you think that the police ain't watching, they are watching. You know what I mean? So please be careful. Have a good week in school. Watch the company that you keep. Fellas, mothers, fathers, please stay in your kids' lives. Make sure, what I'm saying, they do what's right. You know what I mean? So it's about to hit. I know it starts snowing here in Indianapolis. Um, so I just want to promote positivity, on my YouTube site. So young people, take care. God bless.